I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
So, hey fam, I just wanted to pop in real quick and show my face to say hello, to say thanks for all the love, and I'm gonna do a quick reading. It's gonna be something you need to keep in mind for your current endeavors and symbols to look for to say that you're in the right direction. That's how we're going to do it, okay? So meet me on the other side. All right, fam. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Oracle of Rama. Let me pull it out. Put these over here. Make sure I didn't pull up too many. You'll hear my kids, okay? Because they're still in class and running around, eating and all of that carry on. So if you hear something inappropriate, please forgive my children. They have 50 mouths like their mother. And mind you, my twins are 18, so you could just imagine what you might hear in the background, okay? All right, so I'm trying to figure out, should I make the groups? I'm going to make the groups ahead of time. I don't normally do that, but I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to speed up. I'll probably play some music in the meantime, all right? All right, fam. So here's your group. So remember, this is something that you need to keep in mind for your endeavor to be successful, okay? We have this group, I think, got an extra card too. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Make your choice now, and let me do my normal spiel. I want to thank everyone that has subscribed to the channel thus far. You guys are the goats. If you find yourself watching this video and you haven't subscribed as of yet, why the fuck not? It's free, it's fun, and we getting facts, okay? So hopefully you had enough time to decide which group is your group. And I'm going to move these over just so we have a little more space. And let's move on into group number 1. So group number 1, you're working on something. You need to know, what to focus on, right? To make your endeavor successful. I'm going to pick this one. So we have the holy name, the power of pure devotion. This is Rama's name. This is going to tell me which verse. Okay, so a 7. Okay, so I am going to say whatever it is that you're doing is divinely guided or divinely inspired, okay? It says consult again. What's interesting is this is a 7 card. Another 7. You see that? Signs, omens, and warnings. Consult again, okay? It says the oracle may not have been consulted properly. Following procedure and with a pure heart, consult the oracle again. It says our question is in harmony with divine will, okay? Consult. So like I said, this even says this is something that is divinely led. We don't need to ask the question, what do you need to focus on to make it work? Because you're being divinely guided. It's going to work, okay? But they did say look for omens, okay? So these are going to be your omens that you're looking for when you are on the right track. I specifically asked for signs and symbols for when you're on the right track, okay? So the first one is going to be a heart, okay? So if you see hearts, if someone all of a sudden says the word heart, okay? If you feel your heart fluttering, okay? That is a symbol, okay? Torch, okay? So when you see flames dancing, all right? That is a signal. All right. And the last one is going to be grapes. I can hear in the ear to add wine too. That is another symbol for you. Okay. So you will know when you are on the right path concerning this endeavor, when you get signals, and your signals will be the heart, the torch, and grapes. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading, group 1. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad, right? And let's move into group number 2, okay? So group number 2, group 1 was interesting. They didn't even have something to focus on. But let's see what you had to focus on. I am going to start off first by pulling your verse card so I know what to focus on. We have Hanuman, okay? The power of active devotion, okay? This is a monkey warrior, but Hanuman is a friend, a devoted friend, okay? And it's the number 1, so it has to do with new beginnings, and maybe even sometimes new beginnings that people consider foolish, okay? But you don't, because you know what you're doing. All right, so what do you need to focus on? It says seeking refuge deep in the forest. We will be looking for verse number 1, but I'm going to read this first, okay? It says relief from suffering comes through inward turning and divine grace, okay? I feel like it's saying off top that what you need to realize is that you are your best friend, okay? You are the person that can make it happen for yourself. And I kind of feel like you need to withdraw from everyone else right now to make this thing play out the way you want it to. Verse number 1 actually says help comes for the spiritually engaged person. So this is just another backup to the whole thing of being your own friend, walking your own path, pulling away from everyone else. This is something that you need to focus on to make your endeavor successful, okay? Now we are going to be looking for signs or symbols that you will see, okay, in random, right? That is saying you are on the right track, okay? Your first one is going to be tulip, okay? Any color tulip, doesn't have to be red, but tulips. Pigs, okay? Pigs are lucky omens, although they also warn of greed, but I don't think we need to worry about that so much. What's interesting is you got an extra card, and your extra card, I believe, is this teardrop card because of the way I kind of just slid it in there. I think when you find yourself, okay, so I'm gonna tell you. This group, because they need to pull away and do some sort of spiritual groundwork for themselves, you know, pulling away or whatever and all that. I think that when you reach the point of really facing some trauma, okay, or baggage that you've pushed back, there's going to come a point when you actually really face it and you shed tears as you're healing yourself. This is going to let you know that you are really in go time. You are really in the zone, and things are about to look up for you because you're healing yourself, okay? And these teardrops are going to actually let you know that you're healing, all right? And the last thing is quill, okay? But I'm going to tell you, for quill, we're going to be looking for feathers or really, really nice ink pens, all right? Either of those will be symbols that the universe will be using to let you know that you're on the right track, all right? And that's going to conclude your reading, group 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And we're going to move right on into group number 3, okay? Group 3, I got to tell you something. I just ate. And I had, well, all of you don't know, but some of you do. I had a double hernia repair surgery, and I'm 3 weeks out. But still, when I eat, I get bloated, and it makes it hurt so bad. And I'm sitting here, and I'm starting to hurt. So I told you all that to tell you this. Please excuse me if I sound a little rushed while I'm talking, okay? I'm not trying to just speed through your reading, but it may come off that way, so I'm letting you know, okay? So let's start off with what you need to be focused on, okay, to be sure that your endeavors will be successful. Let me take a look. Let's figure out which one of these people is going to be your verse guide. Who is going to... one of these missing? No, it's stuck on here. That's going to make me pick this one. Sita, okay? She is the goddess or the heroine. This is a number 5 card, okay? She's the eternal consort of Rama, okay? You are in a period of high change, competition, maybe even some turmoil. Maybe not, because we have the calm within the storm, okay? Summit of happiness, all right? It says supremely auspicious. What's interesting is I pulled these for a question that I had, and I got both of the Cetas. Interesting, right? Ceta and Ceta, right? Verse 5 says synchronistic achievements bring unity. Okay, this has to do with luck. This says that the synchronicities that you see will allow you to come together with your goal perfectly. All right, so let's see, what are your symbols? Okay, we are looking for these synchronicities. The first one for you, group 3, is going to be bridges of all kind. They will signal to you that you are overcoming certain problems, all right? The second one is the bag. Any bags you see out of the ordinary are going, or the conversation, you say bag and your friend says bag at the same time or whatever, or y'all are talking about this goal and you say bag and you hear bag on the TV or whatever, right? Or you just see a random bag, okay? It does say a new job or raise, but get the bag. And number 3 are rings, okay? In particular, dreams of rings for you guys will serve as a major omen, okay? All right, so I hope you enjoyed the reading, group 3. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up and feel free to comment down below, good and or bad, and we'll move right on into our final group, which is group number 4. Okay, so group 4. I've been doing a lot of chatting. I've been doing a little reading. Let's get into your situation, okay? You have some sort of endeavor. You want to be successful in this endeavor. What should you be focused on? This is your card. Yours I could hear. Ooh, pick me, pick me. What show was that on? Pick me, pick me. Now I gotta find it so I can insert it here. Okay. Is that Courage the Cowardly Dog? No. Ooh, pick me. I think it is, but I'm not sure, guys. But let's see who you got. So you actually got Rama himself, all right? But you have it in the number 4 card, okay? It says God incarnate and is on a divine life quest. Okay, this card actually says to me that your goal has to do with you working with others in close quarters, in close manners. Okay, everybody is on this card with Rama, and this card does highlight interpersonal relationships. Okay, now let's see. Inner growth, okay? It says deep inner growth and continuing retreat from outer concerns, okay? And then the number 4 verse, let's see if y'all can see it, says it is a favorable time for all inner work, all right? So, in order for your endeavors to, be successful, although you're dealing with others, although you're working with others, it is so important that you are taking time, okay, to do your inner work, okay? Inner work can be called so many different things. It could be called self-refinement, shadow work, the things that people need to fix about themselves, and sometimes they have a hard time looking at it. This is what you need to be focused on, okay? And focusing on that will allow your interpersonal relationships to be that much smoother, okay? So that you all can fit together, like cogs, and things can run smoothly, because if one piece is nicked or messed up, it won't connect with the others. It won't be fluid motion. It won't be as successful as it could be. Okay, so do take time to work on your inner self. All right, and these are going to be your symbols, synchronicities that you'll be looking for to say that you are on the right path. Okay, that the work that you're doing is good. You're on the right road. Okay, the first one we have is a fair man. Okay, I think this may more so be like the entrance of someone to help out. Maybe someone that has light hair. It could be blonde, or they could be graying, or their hair could be white. They could have light color eyes. They could be pale, could be light skinned. At any rate, there is a man, okay, that you're going to be looking for. The second thing is going to be bouquets. But instead of you just looking for bouquets as a symbol of you're doing things right, I kind of feel like your cards are saying that it is important that you keep flowers around. And at first I was going to say that they had to be fresh, but I could hear they could be artificial. It's more so just about ambiance. Okay, it's just an encouragement. Okay, the view of flowers is going to help you to be more productive. Okay, and your last symbol will be a staff. Okay, but your staff could also be a cane. All right, a cane or a staff, and it means that even when you're having a hard time, there is always help. There is always something for you to lean on. All right, so these are your symbols that you're going to be looking out for to say you're moving in the right direction. And as a matter of fact, these two kind of go together. It could be when a man brings you flowers as well, lets you know that you're on the right path, and this person has also come to help you. Okay, because it could be that during your endeavor, you could be reaching a difficult point, and this person comes in, they bring you flowers, but they're also offering their time and help, and they actually help you by being a crutch sort of to help you through the rough times. Okay, until you get yourself back on your feet to finish the endeavor. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading group 4. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And that is going to conclude today's reading. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope that it helps. And I hope that everyone is able to finish their endeavors quickly and successfully. All right. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for coming by, Swans. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.